Hello friends, welcome back to Shomu's Biology, and in this video we are going to talk about the COVID-19 vaccine Covishield. There are multiple vaccines available right now. Covishield is one of the most important vaccine that is used these days predominantly and which is approved by India as a conditional use. So what is this Covishield? And if you have some queries about Covishield regarding how Covishield works and whether it's good to take Covishield or not, what are the side effects of Covishield vaccine, and also who should take it, who should not take it. If you want to know about all these questions, then watch this video to the end because we are going to explain all these queries. Okay, so very first thing is that congratulations to our scientists, the virologists, microbiologists, and their effort, the tireless effort that they put together to get the vaccines ready within a year of the major strike of COVID-19 disease, right? So normally vaccine making process is lengthy, and in my earlier videos I told you that it's very lengthy because a long time to produce and a longer time for clinical trial. But for these situations, the situation was so difficult that we need to produce it really fast and the approval must come faster even, right? So that's why the vaccine is still available. There are many doubts and conspiracy and many things regarding these vaccines. Many people say we will not take the vaccine, it is the same virus, why should take it and all. All these doubts will be clear in this video. So the thing is that first of all, this vaccine is safe. Okay, the very first thing that I should say, this is safe. But the thing is, the efficacy and all these things we need to consider, we need to decide, we need to check more and more clinical data in order to understand it properly. So very first thing that I want to talk about the Covishield vaccine. The Covishield vaccine is the AstraZeneca Oxford formulation of the vaccine. That is the formula by AstraZeneca Oxford, and that is manufacturing in India by the Pune based, right, Serum Institute of India. So Serum Institute of India in Pune, they start producing this vaccine a couple of months back, and now they are producing a quantity which is moderate amount and can give that can meet our expectation almost. So this vaccine is now made in India and the price ranges between 250 to 400 rupees. Okay. So now the question is, the most important part that I want to discuss here is that how this Covishield works. And once you understand how the Covishield works, many hypothetical questions in your brain will be answered. So very first thing is that how it works. If you want to know how vaccines work, and in very simple terms, what is vaccine? I can explain in very simple terms. It is simply, in our body we have an immune system, right? The immune system should fight against bacteria and virus, which are known as pathogens, right? They are invaders. The invaders, they take our body as their home and they start developing, they start growing and multiply in their numbers, and then they move out from our family to somebody else's, our body to somebody else's body. So that's how the whole immune system and pathogen interaction works. Now, once our immune system is up and ready, it can fight against any bacteria or virus of its choice. And there is a specific response of our immune system, which is known as the secondary immune response, a specific response. Now the thing is, the specific immune response that our body produces, the immunity produces, which is also known as the adaptive immune response, which is made by antibodies. Okay, so antibodies are this bacteria and virus fighting agents, missiles, protein missiles that are produced by the body. Now the thing is, what happens normally, that in order to get this immunity against a particular virus or a bacteria, in this case the virus that is Sars Cov 2, you need to get the virus, you need to take the virus in your body. So it becomes really, if you take the virus, you need to go through all the viral symptoms, the disease symptoms, and that may kill you. So in order to prevent that, the vaccination process states that we take that same virus and we modify the virus in such a way that the virus is no longer capable of killing you nor capable of dividing itself and making more viruses. So it's just the virus, but it cannot do any harm to your body. But in turn, as it's a virus, as it's a foreign particle, your body's immune response recognizes it as a foreign particle and produces the adaptive immune response, produces the antibody. So once it produces the antibody, those antibodies will fight against the real virus if you get one in future times. So if you take the vaccine now and after 1 month you get infected by the real live active SARS-CoV-2 virus, then the immune system have already known this virus because they got it as a vaccine. So now they are ready from the first point. Whenever the new SARS-CoV-2 is infecting you, the body is already prepared with the antibody protein missiles, and they will fight against the virus, they will kill the virus, and the virus will not be able to make any harm to you. So this is the concept of vaccination. Now, as I said, in vaccination you need to take the virus or virus mimicking or virus like particle in your body in order to develop your immune system. So as I said, in Covishield, many people have made campaigns that we will not take the vaccine, never take the vaccine, and it's going to be there in the comments as well. I don't know what's wrong with this world. They don't know anything. They just are keyboard commandos. They just type in few things and see few things in Google, and they just start talking about nonsense. So what they'll say is that I will not take the vaccine because taking the vaccine means taking the virus and all. In many contexts, taking the vaccine means taking the virus, but the virus you're taking as a vaccine is inactivated form of the virus or dead form of the virus or modified form of the virus, right? In case of Covishield, it is neither the dead nor the active form of the SARS-CoV-2 virus, because we're not taking SARS-CoV-2 virus at all in Covishield. So let me write here regarding Covishield, remember? So in Covishield, this is not the SARS-CoV-2 virus. So SARS-CoV-2, remember? So in Covishield, I can clearly assure you that the SARS-CoV-2 virus is not at all used in formulation of Covishield vaccine. In turn, what they used here is another virus known as adenovirus. Okay, adenovirus. And what is adenovirus? Adenovirus is a common flu causing virus. So adenovirus is a common flu causing virus. So normally, seasonal flu is caused by multiple different types of virus, and adenovirus is one of them. So this adenovirus can actually, if you take it in the live form, this adenovirus can simply make you sick 2 to 3 days, some flu like fever, headache and all those things. That's it. So what they did is that this is a harmless virus. So we'll take this harmless adenovirus, okay, and what we did is that, let's say this is adenovirus, and whatever genetic material is present in the adenovirus here, and what we know is that our immune system actually recognizes the SARS-CoV-2 virus by some pattern, right? For example, if I tell you like person XYZ, okay, so whenever you see the person X, I ask like how X looks like, you can tell that yes, that person is tall or short, dark or fair complexion, or how is the eye, face and all these things. You can say some characteristics, right? Similarly, our body's immune response detect virus or bacteria based on few characteristics. And what are these characteristics? In case of virus, the characteristics is based on the coat, of the virus. So in the coat of the virus, there are different proteins present, okay, different sorts of protein present. I believe that all of you have seen, at least some point of time have seen the animated form and structure of SARS-CoV-2 virus in newses and all these things, this different spike-like things coming out from a circular thing, that is the virus. So spike-like things that you see surrounding the virus, those things are different types of receptors that are, different sort of receptors that are coming out from it. They are made up with protein, okay. So once these receptors can be identified by our immune system as something specific. So the specific receptor signifies that this is a SARS-CoV-2 virus, not adenovirus, not any other virus. So what we do actually here in Covishield vaccine, we took adenovirus and in the surrounding we modify the adenovirus surrounding, modify the adenovirus surface, and we modify it with this small specific coat protein which is found in SARS-CoV-2. So remember, this only coat protein of SARS-CoV-2 cannot kill you. It cannot cause COVID-19 in you, right? COVID-19 is caused when the virus itself is live and it has its own genetic material inside your body and it replicates itself. But without genetic material, this virus cannot replicate. So taking only the surface receptor, remember surface receptor does not make it active, okay? So it's just the receptor, and we coat our adenovirus with this kind of receptor. We redesign the adenovirus with this kind of receptor, and yes, we can do that. We can do all this kind of engineering and redoing everything. So once we do that, so what we have right now, we have adenovirus in the center core, but it's surrounded by the surface coat protein that is found in SARS-CoV-2. Now this is our vaccine and we deliver it inside a host body. So this is our vaccine filled with this adenovirus, and once we put it into the individual's body, then what will happen? Our body will recognize these coat proteins as SARS-CoV-2, and based on the coat proteins, the antibodies will be developed. Because remember, antibodies are also protein, and antibody binds with these coat proteins, and coat proteins will be known as antigen in this case. Antigen means any pathogenic component coming in from outside here. So this is antigen, and antibody will bind with it. So once antibody binds with this coat proteins as a SARS Cov-2, so our body's immunity also produces the antibody which is specific against SARS Cov-2. So what our body is recognizing, our body is not recognizing this virus from the vaccine as adenovirus. It's recognizing this as a SARS Cov-2 virus. So producing antibody against it. So now we have, after taking this vaccine and staying for 14 days and taking a second dose, 14-21 days after that, we take a second dose, and what we have is that in our body we have plenty of these Y-shaped structures, remember, and these are antibodies. Okay, we have a pool of these antibodies, we have the pool of this antibody, and when we are filled with these antibodies, then what we know is that this is antibody against SARS Cov-2 virus, not adenovirus. So what will happen there in future, let's say after 1 month you are infected by original active SARS Cov-2. Then what will happen, these antibodies are already prepared, they already know how SARS Cov-2 looks like, so now they will fight against SARS Cov-2, and SARS Cov-2 will not win, you will win, your body will win, your immune system will win. So this is the concept of Covishield. Remember, so see this question that in Covishield we are taking the we are taking the same virus. No, it's completely wrong. We are not taking SARS Cov-2, we are taking adenovirus, but the surrounding, the coat proteins, those things are modified. In very simple terms, I can say those things are modified to look like a SARS Cov-2, to mimic SARS Cov-2, so that our immune system get developed. So once it's developed, we can fight against it. So that is the mechanism of Covishield COVID-19 vaccine. So once the mechanism is clear, now I think many of your myths are busted. Now come to the very important point, and that is the efficacy of a vaccine. Efficacy of the vaccine is measured based on how much effective the vaccine is against that particular virus against which the vaccine is developed, right? So the efficacy was tested that after the vaccination is done, if the person contained the virus from some other places, the real virus from other places, then how many times it's protecting the person. It was found out the efficacy of Covishield vaccine as per ultimately the phase 3 trial data and all, we found out to be 70.4%, 70.4%, which is not very much effective. An effective vaccine means more than 90% at least, but it is only 70.4%. That's why I said that the vaccination for COVID-19, finding of a suitable vaccine for COVID-19 is still not over, because the vaccine we have right now, the Covishield, is only 70.4% effective. Now, normally this dosage is still not finalized by DCGI in India, but the dosage is found to be 2 doses. 2 doses will be there. And after first dose, generally if we check the efficacy, it's ranged max to max 70%. But generally it was found out in different countries that after a second dose, the efficacy becomes near about 90%. Near about 90%, but it was not sure. People are not sure. But in India, the phase 3 clinical trial is going on, and near about 1500 to 1600 people are enrolled in the trial, and the data is not available for public, but it was found that the overall efficacy is going to be 70.4%. So this is efficacy of Covishield vaccine, 70.4%. Now let's talk about another more interesting factor, and that factor is the side effects and passive reactions. So as we know that vaccination, like any other medication, must have a side effect, and we need to always look into the side effect. That's why the different rounds of clinical trials are there. So to evaluate the side effects, we can clearly say that as it is a common flu causing virus, taking this vaccine will make you feel a little flu-like symptoms. Okay, that's what happens. So flu-like symptom will be there. Mild fever, headache, muscle ache, those things are there for 2 to 3 days, like a 3-day viral fever, and then everything will be settled down. That is what going on with Covishield vaccine. And one more thing, some people, there are very less number of people, but some people are also they are reporting some sort of vomiting tendencies, but in very rare cases. So these are the side effects of a Covishield vaccine. As you know, it's a flu causing virus, so flu-like symptoms will be there. So now the big question, should you get Covishield or not? Now, if you are a health worker, if you are a frontline worker, then obviously you already got Covishield. But the thing about the other general audiences, now many people are thinking like whether we get Covishield or not, The answer to that is that there are multiple factors to decide. The factor number one is the efficacy, that is 70.4% only. The second important factor is regarding the side effects. The side effects are very simple, of flu-like symptoms. So if you are ready to take the vaccine, you need to be yourself prepared that you will have some sort of this flu-like symptoms. And there are some adverse effects regarding the vaccination site itself, because it's IV. So in vaccination site, what you'll find out little bit of swelling, redness, those things may be there, maybe like every other vaccine, the swelling of the muscle and all may be there, may not be there, but flu-like symptoms are very common. So you need to get prepared for this. It's not likely just go there and take a vaccine and you'll feel absolutely okay, absolutely fine. This may be present for few people, but may not be for other people, because your immune system is active. Your immune system is trying to do so much thing in that 3 to 4 days to produce the antibody. And whenever our immune system is super active, our body has several types of response, several type of effect and response, and those response will be present for a few days. So you need to be mentally prepared for it once you want to take this. But the most difficult part right now is regarding the availability of the vaccine, because India is super crowded country, and in order to get everyone vaccinated, it was calculated by the number of doses possible. It's about 30 years or so. So it's not actually technically possible. So what we need to make sure, we need to make it available for a general audience. So it's very difficult for 1 or 2 factories to produce this much of vaccine. So that's why we need to increase the production, and that may be increased in future. We are waiting for the phase 3 proper trial data to be published. Okay, but right now what we can say is that yes, right now there is a scarcity of this vaccination. Even what happens in India is that earlier I know many people who took the first shot of Covishield, but they did not get the second shot because of the low supply of Covishield vaccine. So they are giving single shot, but we know that it's more effective taking 2 shots in the multiple and gap of 3-4 weeks, sometimes even 6 to 12 weeks as well. So this is the overall idea regarding Covishield. So if you are ready, if you think like it's a good time to take it, you can take it. But it's an advice that if you are going to take this vaccine, make sure there are few things. Okay, few things. If these things are present, then you should not take the vaccine. One is that if you are a pregnant woman or a lactating mother, in this condition, nursing mother and pregnant woman must not do that, because the clinical trial data is not out yet. Second thing, if you are on any kind of medication which includes blood thinner, okay, generally the hypertension drugs and all, blood thinner, if you are in the medication of blood thinner, then you should avoid it. And the third thing, it is strictly avoided to take any alcohol 45 days after and before the vaccination. So this is another thing that you need to take in your mind. These 3 factors are really important. And comorbidity, if a person has multiple comorbidity, first report it to your doctor, and if the doctor gives permission, then only go for the Covishield vaccination, otherwise do not go for it. Apart from that, a person who is healthy can take this as a flu-like symptoms, okay, fine, they can be vaccinated. And one piece of advice, one piece of tip, if you want to take vaccination for your whole family, make sure that few members get it first, then few members will get later, because if all the members get it the same day, everyone will have a flu-like symptoms and maybe some sort of difficulties if there, then the whole family will not function properly. So in that case, it's better that few % take it first, then few % take it afterwards. So that's the idea about this vaccination. Okay, so if you think you need to take it, there is no doubt, there is no problem about it. There is no problem about getting an infection of the Sars Cov 2, but there is an issue with the efficacy, that is 70%, which is really a thing to worry about. So that's all about the Covishield vaccine of COVID-19 vaccination. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to this channel to get more videos like that. And if you want to know about the Covaxin, which is another COVID-19 vaccine made in India, then watch the video on Covaxin in this channel. Okay, and if you want to know about the difference between the Covishield and Covaxin, the video is also available in this channel. Watch that video too to get a clear understanding. So that's all for today. Thank you.